A common delusion for people with schizophrenia is the belief that one is the Antichrist. Daniel is an incredible schizophrenia advocate, and when he was 17 years old, he started to believe that very thing.
My delusion that I was the Antichrist was actually the belief that I was a potential vessel for the Antichrist to kind of possess, like a demonic possession, and that I needed to accept my role. I fought with myself, day and night, whether or not to do it. That delusion lasted for 10 years until I was 27 years old, and that's when I started experiencing the other symptoms of schizophrenia. So that's when I developed a really bad stutter, which thankfully I've gotten through that. I was also hearing voices in my head. I thought it was just anxiety, so I made an appointment to see my doctor. And when I was reading the list of symptoms, one of the things it said was common delusions, and it said Antichrist. And when I read that, I physically heard and felt something snap in my head. It was like a psychic shock. And it was just like, that's not real. Like,
wow.
This is because of schizophrenia.
Daniel tells us all about living with schizophrenia on this week's episode of the Major Pain Podcast.